はい、じゃあ日本語の勉強を始めましょう。So today we are going to learn the forms expressing such as I think と思います I say that blah 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 と言います etc etc、for these forms we need to use for these expressions we need to use the short forms that we learned in the previous video, but today's grammar is very easy, so we are going to learn 3 kanjis for in this video. So the first kanji for today is this one, sky. Its onyomi is 10 and its kunyomi is ama. Tenki means weather. Well, actually, sora means sky, and this one also originally means sky. But when we talk about sky, physically, we use another kanji, not this one. Tenki is weather, as it's written. And the second kanji for today is man, otoko. Its onyomi is dan, and its kunyomi is otoko. For example, otoko itself means man in English, and otoko noko, it means boy. Otoko, man, no, there are no particle, and ko means child, right? So child, man, child, directly meaning boy. The third kanji for today is woman. Its onyomi is jo, and its kunyomi is onna. Onna itself means woman, and onna no ko, woman, no particle, and ko, child or kid, means girl. Onna no ko, girl. Logical, it makes sense. So we have sky, man, and woman. 10, otoko, onna. Now let's take a look at today's grammar. Today's grammar is short forms plus と思いますと言います。For example, I think that Japanese is easy. 私は日本語は優しいと思います。Or you say that Japanese is difficult. あなたは日本語は難しいと言います。etc. etc. We're going to learn this kind of expressions. So in this, for these expressions, I think that blah blah blah. I say that blah blah blah. You say, you think, he, she thinks blah blah blah. For these expressions, we have to use the short forms that we've learned in the previous video. So the structure is like this one. Short forms plus と思います。と思います meaning to think or thinking. と言います to say, saying, right? It's very easy. So all we have to do is, combine short forms and と思います / と言います。と思います to think. 思う is to think, and you is to say or saying, right? So for example, 私はこの寿司は美味しいと思います。私は I この寿司は this sushi 美味しい This is the short form for the E adjective, right? 美味しい short form delicious と思います。So I think that this sushi is delicious. 私はこの寿司は美味しいと思います。私はこの寿司は美味しいと思います。For example, it's not like in English. So in English, the second sentence or phrase that we want to express actually comes after the word that, right? But in Japanese, this second phrase or sentence to be added comes before と思います or と言います。So the order is a little bit different. 私はこの寿司は美味しい。This is the second sentence. And と思います。I think that this sushi is delicious. And the second example, 彼は he 私たちの our 先生は優しい kind と言います。He says that our sensei is kind. The order of the first and second phrases of sentence are opposite in between Japanese and English. He says that our sensei is kind. 彼は私の先生は優しいと言います。The third sentence, example, 私は These, the first and second examples are examples of affirmative, positive sentences, right? And now we are going to see the negative forms as well. Of course, we can have negative short forms, right? For example, 私はこの寿司は美味しくないと思います。美味しい affirmative short forms and 美味しくない not negative short form, right? I think that this sushi is not delicious. 私はこの寿司は美味しくない。美味しい positive 美味しくない negative short form と思います。I think that this sushi is not delicious. Sometimes it happens depending on the quality. The last example. 彼女は she 私たちの our 先生は先生優しくない優しい positive short form 優しくない negative short form not kind と言います。She says that our 先生 is not kind 彼女は私たちの先生は優しくないと言います。Right? It's very easy. So all we have to do is either positive short forms or negative short forms and then we have to add と思います to think or to 言います to say, right? Now let's take a look at the other examples. お母さんは今日お父さんが料理すると言います。お母さんは今日お父さんが料理すると言います。お母さんは my mother 今日 today お父さんが my father 料理する to cook, right? Or dictionary form, original form, but it's also a short form of the verb と言います。So, my mother says my father cooks today. Next, 料理する is a short form, right? Next, でも but お父さんは my father 今日 today 料理しない料理する to cook and 料理しない not to cook、negative、short form と言います。But my father says that he does not、cook today. The third、sentence、example 先生はあの学生は勉強すると思います。先生あの学生that 学生 student 勉強する study to study と思います、thinks that so 先生 thinks that that student studies 先生は right、勉強する to study short form as well so how is it in a negative short form, right? でも but 私はあの学生はthat student 勉強しない勉強する affirmative short form and negative short form 勉強しないと思います But I think that the student does not study lazy happens to me as well right? It's very easy Now, the second sentence is example 先生は明日テストがあると言いました先生は明日テストがあると言いました。言いました。言う to say, right? And 言いました it's a past tense. So, 先生、言いました said that there will be a test tomorrow. 先生、明日 tomorrow テストが test ある will beと言いました said that 先生 said that there will be a test tomorrow next 先生は明日学校に来ないと言いました先生は 先生、明日、tomorrow、学校に to school、来ない、来る、right? 来る、to come, and its negative short form would be 来ない、来る、来ない。So, not to come、と言いました。言いました。past tense. So, 先生 said that he would not come to school tomorrow.And the last sentence, example. 学生は students or the student or a student, depending on the context. 今日 today, テストが test. ない。ある、to be or exist, right? And its negative short form would be ある、ない。Negative short form. と思いました。思います to think. And it's...think, right? And its past tense is thought. So, 思いました。So, the student thought that today he would not have a test. But unfortunately, he does. So, he's screwed up. Happens. Sometimes it happens. So, that's pretty much it. All we have to do is use the short forms, either affirmative or negative, and we have to addと思います to think orと言います or と思いません or と言いません or と思いました思いませんでした言いました言いませんでした etc. etc. It's very easy, but all we have to make sure that the form should be short form in front of と思います or と言います So that's pretty much it. It's not too complicated, I believe. I think. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. またね。今日は12月10じゃない31日です。だからまあちょっと早いけど明けおめことよろ。